Well, that comes under what I've written, VGQ. He gave his opinion about what I said. So now if the things that I have said on this program tonight, if they are invalid, maybe all of it is invalid, then that means that something else is valid. Now, what I would like to hear from anyone, either the gentleman who was talking, because this is not personal, it's business, say what is valid. What is the truth? Maybe there is no such thing as white supremacy. One of the first things that I did when I was first formulating my concept, I instituted the practice of throwing rocks at my own concept, trying to find something in it that was in error. And so I wound up writing a book which I think is not in error. So now anyone who points out an error, that's not an embarrassment to me. That helps me, because I said a while ago, I don't want to make any errors in my analysis. The things that I say are either true or false. There's no wiggle room there. I try to say it in such a manner that there's no such thing as in between. It's either cut and dried, true or false, and even the prescriptions, the things that I say that should be done, are things that either should be done or shouldn't be done. I try not to leave anything in between, because if you got something in between, that makes confusion. And the white supremacists feed off of any kind of confusion. That's the one thing I'm definitely trying to eliminate. So it's either or. So if anyone goes, in the listening audience, goes through any sentence that I said, they said, well, now, Fuller, I heard what you said. Now, 80% of what you said is untrue, or 20%, or all of it, or some of it, or half of it. I just want to know, where were the untruths more than anything? Forget about the truths that I may have said. I want to know where the untruths were, or even the suggestions that I made, the few that I've made so far, about what to do about things, and I haven't made but a few, if any. If you find any flaws in that, I want to know what they are more than anybody, because I want to correct every flaw in anything that I ever say, because we are all flawed. I admit to that. We are all flawed. Everybody on the planet, in my opinion. And in my opinion, that opinion could be incorrect. Maybe there are some people who have no flaws, but I know I'm not one of them. So I always want people to point out my flaws, because the good stuff will take care of itself. That's logical. It's not personal. It's business. If I can correct all of my flaws, I will be flawless. So I want people to help me to correct anything that I say on this program or any other program. I don't care how bombastic I might be in saying what I have to say, and I've been what most people would call bombastic on this program this evening. But just because my manner of talking sounds like it's coming down a little rough, that doesn't mean anything. What does mean something is whether I'm telling the truth or whether I'm making something up. I could be. I could be a paid agent of the white supremacists, just trying to stir something up that's frankly not true, which will eventually help the white supremacists. People don't know who I am. So I say just look at it from a standpoint of what? What the Creator gave each one of us, most of us, the ability to use logic, the ability to find truth and tell the difference between what is true and what is false, and then use truth in a manner that will produce the most constructive results. But you can't use it if you don't know what it is.